Hi, this is Mike DeGroat with OnX Managed Services, here to talk about the OnX Managed Services set of offerings relative to the overall cloud market. The three key offerings from OnX Managed Services are managed application hosting to the operating system level, typically in one of our data centers, managed data protection, which is a full suite of backup and recovery services where we take responsibility for recovering your data, and remote monitoring and management of server, storage, and network infrastructure elements. We can simply monitor for up-down status or take full management responsibility for those pieces. The idea being, if we can host it, we can protect it, and we can do those two things virtually anywhere, then we can use any one or a combination of these services to help our customers get very creative about how they manage their workloads. Now let's discuss how the cloud has evolved and how OnX Managed Services fits in. The cloud has evolved from the historical view of computing, which still remains viable today in many ways, where end users come back to company-owned facilities and systems that are administered by their internal IT teams. As the cloud evolved, though, we had the ability to move our equipment into third-party co-location facilities and take advantage of their enterprise-grade space, power, cooling, and internet connectivity. With infrastructure as a service, we're not only sharing facilities, but now systems as well, typically on a capacity-on-demand or pay-as-you-go basis. And with software as a service, we're not only sharing facilities and systems with other organizations, but applications as well. Now, each one of these cloud types can deliver very specific benefits, and in fact, OnX Managed Services can help our customers manage these environments in a variety of ways. But the bottom line is, the more you share, the less control you have over the environment. In a software as a service, your data might reside in a data center you'll never visit, run by people you may never meet, with policies you didn't write. Now let's compare that with OnX Managed Hosting. OnX delivers a private managed hosting offering, and it's not private in the sense of private versus public, although we do manage private and public and hybrid cloud types. Rather, we mean private in the sense that our offerings are custom tailored to each individual customer and their unique requirements. For example, each customer has application interoperability issues that are unique to them. They may have their own maintenance windows and patch schedules, and we're going to take responsibility for those outcomes specific to the customer environment. We can do that on Windows and Linux and IBM iSeries environments. We can host a variety of different applications and have partners in the SAP, SAS, and ITSM space as well as others. We can also host client-unique and custom-spun applications and files that may not sit well in other cloud types. OnX Managed Data Protection says that, once again, we are going to take responsibility for the outcome, and that is recovery of your data. We're going to do the documentation and scripting and testing of these environments, and we can do so not only from a primary OnX facility to a secondary OnX facility, but our processes and systems are scalable and portable so that we can back up from virtually any point A to virtually any point B on this spectrum, again, allowing for a great deal of flexibility. OnX Remote Monitoring and Management says that we can use our network operations centers across North America to manage not only that which sits in an OnX facility, but we can also extend those same tools down to infrastructure as a service platforms and manage those on behalf of our customers. We can manage that which sits on a customer premise. We can also manage that which sits in a third-party data center. The fundamental business case for OnX Managed Services rests on the idea that our customers can leverage the power of an as-a-service delivery model and still retain a custom-tailored solution for their business. As we take a look at the various cloud types with on-premise and co-location on one side and infrastructure and software as a service on the other, we see that the in-house and co-location models allow full access and the customer to determine their own policy, their own strategy, and have full control over those environments. In the software and infrastructure as a service space, we gain the cost benefit of the scale and efficiency, but we lose control in the process. With OnX Managed Services, we deliver the best of both worlds. The customers get to set the policy and the strategy, while we take responsibility for certain outcomes and bring scale and efficiency to those processes because we do so for so many other organizations. We begin our conversations with our customers, and they're iterative, very collaborative conversations, by asking the question, where's your line? In other words, what's the best way to delineate responsibility between your IT team and us? We take a look at those elements of IT that are unique to your business and therefore competitive enablers. Those are typically things that revolve around application, strategy, policy, process, and regulatory compliance. And we take a look at those tasks that are rudimentary or utility in nature that can be performed by people who don't necessarily specialize in your business. Things like patch management, data recovery, remote monitoring. We can bring scale and efficiency so again, your personnel can focus on the things that are going to yield the greatest return and that are unique to your business. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Mike DeGroat with OnX Managed Services.